Hey loves, thanks so much for tuning in. It is your girl Chanelle Novosey. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to make this beautiful centerpiece for your wedding. This is perfect for the head table, for the bride and groom, or even for your guest entrance. I love this. I cannot wait to show you how to create this beauty. I also made two very small kissing balls with some little candlestick holders right underneath there. These are perfect for weddings, quinceañeras, sweet 16, whatever have you. I hope you enjoy. Here's what you'll need for today's DIY. So without further ado, here's how to create this DIY. So first you're going to take your candle holders and you're going to adhere it down using E6000. I placed some around the top of my first candle holder and then I flipped this one upside down and I repeated that process twice and it gave me this 4-tiered candle holder stand right here. I wanted to give mine some height, so I made it pretty tall. You don't have to do that. You can just use two of them or you can just use individual candle holders, okay? What I'm going to do next is I'm going to take some Krylon spray paint. This is the brass gold color, and I'm going to take this out on the porch, give it a coat of spray paint, and I'm going to show you how to make a kissing ball while this dries. So next, I'll be taking an 8-inch styrofoam ball, and I'm going to be adding some flowers onto them. Now I got these flowers from the Dollar Tree, and if you've been watching me for a while, you know I've used these in previous DIYs. I love these flowers. I have a ton of them. I already cut them off of the stem, but I would say to get maybe 10 to 12 bouquets of flowers in order to fill up an 8-inch styrofoam ball. Now, the bigger the ball, the more flowers that you are going to need. I wouldn't suggest getting a ball this big, but I want mine to be pretty massive. I would suggest getting maybe a 6 or 7-inch ball if you're having an event like a wedding. You don't want it to overtake the whole table. So I would suggest using a smaller 6 or 7-inch styrofoam ball in order to look decent on a table for a wedding, okay? So I'm going to show you the technique to filling your styrofoam ball up properly without having gaps in between your spacing so that you won't be able to see the white styrofoam. So what you want to do first is you're going to take one of your roses and you're going to add it to the top of your styrofoam ball. And then you'll take another rose and you'll add it to the side. Then you'll turn your ball over and you'll add another rose to the other end. Then you're going to turn it over again and you're going to add a flower to the top of that. So then this naturally will be the bottom of our bouquet. So then I'm going to flip it over and add another rose here. So this will always be your structure when you're making a kissing ball. Basically, you want to have a flower on the top and one on each side. Then you're going to fill in the gaps on each side and then add your flowers. That way you can make sure that the white styrofoam doesn't come through and your spacing can be properly so you won't overuse or underuse any amount of your roses. I'm going to show you how to fill it up and it's going to be really simple. So once you went ahead and you added a flower in between each gap, you're going to do the same to the bottom. Keep in mind you'll need about this amount of spacing and we are going to adhere this down to the candlestick holder, but you're going to keep that in mind and leave that space empty and just fill in the rest with flowers. So here's what your kissing ball will look like once you went ahead and you added flowers all the way around. This is beautiful. I love red. It's a very intense color, very moody, which is what 2019 wedding decor is headed towards. A lot of deep colors, adding personality to your wedding. I'm going to next add this Mr. and Mrs. wooden sign that I got from Michael's, and I'm going to be using a wooden doll as well. I'm going to use some hot glue and place this on the back of here. Then I'm going to give it a coat of the spray paint, the same spray paint, and afterwards I'm going to add it to the top of my kissing ball. This will be perfect for your head table for your bride and your groom. So I'm also going to make two small kissing balls. I'm going to be using these styrofoam balls that I got from the Dollar Tree. These are 2.4 inches. And I'm going to fill these up with flowers. It's not going to take much, but this was a 3-pack and there's just 2 in here. So I'll just pull these out and add flowers and leave a little opening for it to get adhered to the candlestick holder. So here's what the small kissing ball will look like, and even this one will take quite a bit of flowers to fill it up. I would say I used about 2 bouquets of flowers just on this very small styrofoam ball. I'm going to do the same to this one as well. Keep in mind you always want to leave a little opening at the bottom to place your candlestick holder. So here's what everything looks like before I fully assemble it all together. I also went ahead and I added some fine gold glitter to the Mr. and Mrs. sign. It made it look really beautiful. You can get this at Michael's or any craft store. Dollar Tree also has it in smaller packets. So next I'm going to show you how to put everything together. I'm going to take one of my candlestick holders and I'm going to put some E6000 around the top of it. Next I'm going to take one of my kissing balls, the smaller one, and I'm going to push out the flower so that I can expose the styrofoam underneath it, and then I'll place it right on top of the candlestick holder. And that's what it will look like. I'm going to do the same to the other one. So I'll do the same thing on the really tall stand. I'll add the E6000 and add my kissing ball on top. So lastly, I'm going to take my Mr. and Mrs. sign and I'm going to add it to the top of the kissing ball. So that completes today's DIY. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have and you're not subscribed, hey, hit that subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having an amazing 2019. I'll see you all really soon on the next one. Have a blessed day. Bye.